Menu narration option is set to off.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Glad to have you with us from the original Cotton Bowl, located on the fairgrounds in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Oklahoma Sooners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Longhorns offense will take the field first. Well, guys, last year Texas got very little resistance from Oklahoma on the path to the playoff. A 21-point explosion in the second quarter. Horns never looked back. You got to think the Sooners and a hopefully retooled offense will be up to the task to mount a challenge today.
Yeah, I remember that last game. Quinn Ewers coming back from injury, struggled early in that game, threw a bad interception. But, David, they got the running game going. When Travion Wisener absolutely went off. If I'm Texas in this one, I'd expect them to want to run the ball some more.
Well, and everything got going. Remember, they even caught a ball. They fumbled it to the end zone. They still fell on it. Like, everything went Texas's way. And that was about like last season. Everything went against Oklahoma minus the Alabama game. So look to see if Oklahoma can create some more momentum and juice for their program.
It's complete to the right. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Caught near the sticks. It's McCutcheon. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Longhorns are rolling down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. The Longhorns kept his drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wingo. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. The opening drive, nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma's offense will go to work for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Dumps it off in the flats. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Rush is on him. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Give to the back. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. He's able to get the tackle for loss.
And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Turning on the Jets. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Leaves it with the back.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Quickly complete. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Here comes the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time.
One good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Manning. Right on target this time. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. And a big return here as they finally get him down inside the 20. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, first down here. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Sooner!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Trying to beat the D deep. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Didn't get much done on that front. He'll fight his way out and maybe maybe pick up a yard. A lot of chapters in this rivalry. They've been in different conferences. They've been in the same conference, and now they're going to the SEC to elevate this field. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Texas! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sategna. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Grab behind the line. It's up. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Picked off. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just...
It's a seam wide open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on first and 10. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Longhorns are threatening on first and goal. The give. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. They'll try it again from the one on second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively and try to have success on third down?
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, when you call it the wheel route, you need to have the right matchup, and that time they did. It was the linebacker on the running back, one-on-one. He uses his speed, beat him to the outside. That's about as easy as it can get.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Grab behind the line. It's on. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Sooners need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Turns on the Jets. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down to the team would have been much better off to take the touchback. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Wingo. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Longhorns line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air.
Fuck.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Secures it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. He's got him in the flat. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackle.
And the Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. This guy is just wearing them out. Another first down, already has a couple of touchdowns in the first half, David.
He has been a problem for this defense, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to continue to feature him. He's winning his matchups. I'm going to find him. It's just the first half, and he's already had himself a full game's worth of stats.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run, and this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Catch in the middle. It's Burks. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Sooner.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. To the air. It's Manning. Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Going downfield for the big play. Pulls it in on the right. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
The Longhorns will boot it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Tatum. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the third. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. With the catch, it's Gibson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Pinned just inside their own 20, they need to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Sategna. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught behind the line, it's Sategna. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gibson. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And another big play from a Sooner receiver. We've seen that before. Some places you might get grades like C, D, all A-pluses here.
And he grabbed it like a lamb and serving up busted chops like you've seen this offense do so many times in the past.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Throws to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside.
Come on, Mr. Fried.
How about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Wants to throw on first down. He'll take a shot.
How y'all bumping each other, bro? What the fuck?
To put 6 on the board. And after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield record could be going down for single-game touchdown passes.
Yeah, and you think of all the great quarterbacks and the records that they put up with the Sooners, man. It's impressive. And this guy having himself a day, spreading the ball around, touchdown Palooza. What a nice day.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. There he goes. The 40, the 20, the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
On the move from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long for the 26. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Sooners want to pick up the tempo. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Sooners.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Texas offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stuff.
Breaks into the open on the left. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good. But Arch is pretty deserving of all of this attention, I'd say, Jesse.
Yeah, he's very, very talented. That jumps off the film when you watch him. You can see why he was so highly regarded coming out of high school. You can see why Texas fans are so impatient to finally watch what he does this year. Now, it's one thing to do it against Louisiana Monroe. It's one thing to do it against UTSA and Mississippi State. Can he do it against the Georgias? Can he do it against the big boys in the SEC on a consistent basis? We can't wait to find out.
Makes the grab. It's McCutcheon. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gives it on the options. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the 1st down.
Great job at containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Back to pass, it's Mateer. Got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
With the catch, it's Kent. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Here's a quick throw out to the left. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Sooners need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Phyllis, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Akron is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Charlie Fry, this offense is not capable of scoring points every single time it sees the ball. They're up by 10 over the Red Hawks of Miami. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On the run, it's Gibson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
To the air, it's Manning. It's caught. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Longhorns are flying down the field.
Now from inside the red zone. Dances away. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They just keep firing. Here's a heat. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
It's at this point of the game where you've got to have great pass protection if you're going to come back and win. You're only down one possession here. You need to give this guy time. You just weren't able to do it on that last one. That's why it's incomplete.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Fuck!
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. They missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Off play action. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And last week was great for this young man, but man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
The Sooners are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Takes it on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him. The 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it for a big play. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on second down. Quick completion on the out. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
That's a great play call by the offensive coordinator because that play is essentially the extension of a sweep play. You're getting your running back an extra touch to the perimeter of the field, so now he can go to work in open space.
downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ringo. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw again. Under fire. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Texas! Fit it in the window for the score.
And such a great job by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1 point away from taking the lead.
And that extra point was critical as it gave them the late lead. And that one ought to set us up for quite a finish. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Mateer. Quickly complete. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. He would love to have picked up the 1st down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
Yeah, that could save the game because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
Looking to throw on 3rd. He'll get rid of it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in a game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They've been challenged now, Jesse, and it's up to this offense to provide an answer.
Yeah, they've...
It's a running room. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
And the Longhorns enter the final minute with the lead, trying to run out the clock. They'll ride the hot hand. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now take inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
It was the Longhorns who will ride off into the sunset with the coveted Golden Hat Trophy after beating their despised rival to the north. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.